welcome back to our playthrough using the X-Men characters. Just playing through the main story quest with the Rise of the Phoenix All-Stars here. So in our last episode we got through the Venom and Electro fight, and today we're going to continue on and clear out some more of these fights. So let's move forward. Alright, so next on the list of fights here we have the Mysterio fight, which starts off with a trio, and it appears that Cable's gravity bomb does not have any effect on the minor boss characters, so do keep that in mind as you're looking to clear out these raids. However, Cable's standard attacks deal very significant damage, and they're ranged, so you don't have to worry about getting too closer in order to burn down some of the characters here. So Cable isn't as useful in closed quarters, but he certainly burns down characters pretty efficiently as long as he's got some range to work with. Too bad the floor traps from Gambit here don't deal persistent damage when they're laid down beforehand. Alright, let's get a couple more of these in here. Alright, could do without this green smoke though. So let's go ahead and use that ranged attack and get through the rest of it. No real reason to hang around here, so let's keep moving.
You heroes just won't quit, will you? It would almost be admirable if it wasn't so blasted annoying.
Alright, let's use some more of these ice shards falling from the sky. And let's cool off these flame-throwing nuisances. Let's get some ice armor active here. Gambit's got his damaging aura active here. Let's get a couple of these guys burned down with the Iceman. Let's come in over here and burn down some more of these larger grunts. And careful around those trucks, as they will burn you down. This is if they explode while you're right next to them. You need to cool off. Alright, and here's the Dr. Octopus fight here. And that's not what I meant to do, but I guess it'll have to work. Kind of a waste, but oh well. going to conserve the other ultimate attacks for the second phase of this fight.
My master plan is foolproof. Unfortunately, you are nothing but fools. This brand of fisticuffs is beneath a genius like me.
Don't like that dash attack that he has there. Let's burn through the rest of him here, hopefully right quick.
It cannot be.
Alright, let's switch over to Phoenix here.
My way.
Burn down some of these. And let's get the rest of these in. And just like that, we were able to rip through Dr. Octopus's fight. Cable really does a lot if you can centralize his extreme attack.
The Goblin can escape while the Raft's force field is still up, but I'm starting to wonder if that lunatic has a different plan in his warped mind.
Oh man, how come I always have to fight him in high places? It never ends well.
Alright, and now we get the final fight against Goblin.
This stone was delivered to me by friends. You'll never take it away from me.
And that gives us enough to burn down the first part of this fight.
This is more fun than I expected.
Alright, let's get Phoenix set up right here with her aura. Because now we can start siphoning back some of our EP to all opponents.
Finally, the kind of power I've always dreamed of. Power worthy of Norman Osborn.
Alright, gonna have to reset this up. Alright, let's get Iceman and Gambit in on this, and that should be enough to finish him out.
I'll make you pay for hurting me.
And it is.
Good at this as they thought.
Alright, let's go ahead and meet up with our next point of interest. We really don't need to talk to Jessica here, as it doesn't drive the plot forward.
Sorry, gang. I've got another lead to follow up on. I'll meet up with you a bit later, but I'll stay in touch just in case, okay?
Did I mention that the ancient
Let's knock these guys out.
just, if not, I probably should have.
Alright, that does it for those ones there. Let's see, switch over to Iceman for this next group.
I'm betting you've noticed this by now, but the hand ninjas have a tendency to appear out of nowhere.
Just because we can get them all with that ice shield.
They're sneaky little jerks, so watch out. See those searchlights sweeping the rooftop? That means the hand knows we're coming. Stick to the shadows or you'll never make it to the temple. At least.
And the nice thing about this portion of the stealth mission is the light will only pick up the party leader that you are actively controlling. So as long as you can stay out of the lights, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Of course, if you do, you just spawn a couple of explosives and some additional guards that you've got to look after, but it's nothing too terribly difficult. Hang out in this little alcove for a hot second, wait for that searchlight to pass. And that's a treasure trove. but we will need to wait for the other series where we'll go ahead and highlight that. But in this series, there is a rift that will be coming up on that we'll point out to you. And to get there, we first need to talk with Jessica, have her punch a crane for us. I suppose that works. Let's use Cable to traverse through here pretty quickly as he teleport jumps forward.
Nope. Gotta keep the mystery in our relationship alive somehow, babe.
Alright, so to get to the next rift, what we're going to do is instead of turning left to progress through the plot, we're going to come down here, and the rift is back behind this little building. So as soon as you found that and interacted with it, you will be able to access any rifts that are locked behind it, or any quests that are locked behind that portion in particular. Got a couple of opponents that are coming up here. Well, now that we've got them all somewhat centrally localized.
Danny just texted me and told me he'll meet you at the door. Knowing him, you'll probably want to stand back.
And that does about what we need it to. We'll want to go ahead and switch over to Phoenix for this next combat segment.
That was a good warm-up, but the real challenge still lies ahead.
Let's get a damaging aura set up so we can regain our EP as enemies wander through it, because there's never any harm in that. Let's use the Phoenix Force here to burst down some of our opponents. Get another one of these auras set up. And we burned through these opponents pretty quickly. There should be one final wave. Or maybe there isn't because we burned through them all. So we'll go ahead and pause here in today's progression. We've found the one rift that we needed to outline. So we will go ahead and progress through that as we continue in the upcoming episodes. But if you're enjoying this series, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and we've got a super fun project headed your way on Monday, so stick around for that. Until then, thanks again for watching, and you have a fantastic rest of your day.